Okay, so big welcome to today's February Angel Card reading. We've got the giggles with me and gorgeous Kris Meredith. Welcome, Kris.
Hello, thank you very much. Finally got here. I mean, normally we don't have any problems at all, do we? So got to say thank you, for staying with us, coming back, watching as well. We will miss you commenting and things like that. So if you want to comment on this video, pretend that you're here right now, but of course we will still see them. And it doesn't matter when you see this video either, it will still resonate with you. So it will be the same. And we're going to act like you're there now as well.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, sometimes it's like you're live, sometimes you replay anyway. So thank you so much for coming on. We'll just do a quick intro, just so you know who we are. If you haven't met us before, then you were guided here. Hooray! So thank you so much for coming. I'm Beverley Densham, and I'm author of the beautiful book, I Talk to Angels, and also angel expert for Spirit and Destiny magazine. I love writing for them with their angel Q&A and doing weekly events for the magazine as well. And of course, also angel therapy practitioner and things like that. But I just basically love to help you live happily ever after is my main job. So Kris, over to you. Introduce yourself.
Bev does everything. I love it. My name's Kris Meredith, and of course, you might see me presenting on Psychic today as well. Bit of a spiritual broadcaster, trying to bring those high vibrations to as many people as possible. And broadcast definitely is my thing, but also angels is as well. I've always worked with angels all my life. They've always been there. I've always connected with them. But of course, it's just later on now when I'm bringing it to you through angelic Reiki when we can, and of course, angel readings like this with Bev, and of course privately and things like that. But yeah, just bring in those high vibrations to as many people as possible.
Yeah, and we're gonna do a beautiful one card reading for you today. And before we do, I just feel like perhaps we'll just share a couple of any of our angel inspirations that have come in, or that we want to share with you, that perhaps you would also like to comment and share on yours as well. I feel like reading the February message from Louise Hayes I Can Do It calendar as well. It'll be really nice before we delve into the reading. I would love to share with Kris and you today something amazing angely that happened in the last week. Now this might surprise you because I'm already obviously an angel author and things, but I came fully out of the spiritual closet in the last week. In my mindfulness Pilates side of my work, I was very much in the spiritual closet, and although my clients always get like a positive affirmation in their class, always, and I naturally teach intuitively. But last week, for the first time, drum roll please, Kris. My clients could choose between having a positive affirmation card and an angel card. So that was really, really nice. It's taking the work deeper. And interestingly, one day 100% of clients picked an angel card. Another first day was 75% of clients. So it's like clearly my clients want it and need it as well, actually. So I wanted to share that with you, Kris, and everyone.
I love it, Bev. I love it. And one thing I've written down as well is, simplifying what we want, and kind of what we're doing, bringing things together. Because for me, I've always thought the broadcast, which I've always done, and the spiritual side, the angel side, it's always been those two. Those constants throughout all my life has been a struggle at times, because there's times when I thought, no, I want to do more presenting. I want to do more that. But then there's, you need to still do your angel stuff. Hello, we are here. And that's what it's always been. And for me, going forward in my life, and even last week was, I think, a bit of a awakener maybe for a lot of people out there. And it was myself, because I'm one of those people, where I'm a bit like a magpie, want to do a bit of this, and a bit of that and everything. But, I need to focus and I need to simplify, what it is that I want. And I know the broadcast side, spiritual side, they're there hand in hand. And for me, it kind of marries on Psychic today. That's me presenting about psychic people and, kind of selling them in a way. But for me, my journey is taking it even further. My dream and my aspiration is a chat show. This is the first time I'm sharing this about spiritual subjects, and I want it on, you know, your BBC 1, 2, 3, 4, or even Channel 5, or maybe Sky, but a proper channel. It should be time now when we're turning on that TV. There's mindfulness, there's meditation, meditation, there's, you know, angel stuff. There's so much going on out there where people should, you know, kind of see it and be kind of just enthralled with it, but be able to access it in an easy way, if you get what I mean.
Yeah, I get what you mean. I think that's really great, Kris. And, you know, with us just sharing these things with you, I think this is about, once again, the layers of the onion of this, you know, allowing people, you know, this to be, it's just a normal thing. Like I like you've just shared, Kris, it's like, since, you know, when people know, like, I'm an angel author or anything like that, that it gives them suddenly permission to talk about, oh, I like Reiki. Oh, I want to, I've never heard of these angel cards, but I want to have a go now. And, you know, with a cup of tea with my friend, you know, whatever it might be, or, you know, sharing things they might not share with other people. And you're giving them permission to do that and basically to be yourself.
Well, that's what it's all about. And I think, you know, just to talk about, you know, angels, what is the big deal? There is no big deal, you know, and, you know, to talk about opening up spiritually, meditating, you know, there's so much right there where we just kind of think, you know, people don't talk about it, but people do it. You know, and I just don't think, you know, why isn't it right there on the mainstream yet? You know, it should be. And for me, that's one of my kind of dreams and aspirations this year that I want to kind of put forward, and fingers crossed it'll come off. But to be able to talk about it freely, you know, can you imagine on, you know, Channel 5, a little nice show at 11 o'clock in the morning, you know, bringing Beverley Densham on to talk about a podcast? How amazing would that be? You know, that would be so good, but that would raise so much vibration as well, which would be really, really magical, really magical.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of healing. I think there's a lot of healing to do in the world, and I think a lot of inspiration. I think all of this work brings in a huge toolbox of help for people through stress or whatever.
Yep.
You know, it's like I've just been teaching my angelic lifestyle practitioner course for angel card readings and angel healing, and the point is that is deep work, and you know, it's everyday stuff, like you say. It's everyday things like picking a card to give you that tip and guidance a day, or it can be actually getting over that nasty ex that you had, and so that you can move forward and feel happy again. So there's so many angles to it, so I think it's all very exciting. It's all very exciting.
It is, and I think it is exciting. I think no matter what, you know, if anyone, you know, just picks a pack of your cards up and, you know, starts looking at one every single day and brings that into their life, that's exciting. You know, it's a step in the right direction. You know, it's all about enhancing people's lives and, you know, bringing out the best in people and supporting them, you know, through the angels, which me and you, Bev, we know. Do you know what I mean? It's a beautiful thing to be able to do. It really is.
It really is. It really is. And I think it can be easy in life to have things in boxes, and a lot of people can feel judged by having a spiritual side and things, and they might have evidence of it or not. And what the angels want to say about this, they just want to reassure you it's just best to be yourself. And so I'm not in boxes anymore, and it feels very freeing, and you feel happier. And ultimately you do more of what you want to do that brings you joy in your life and work, really. So so now I just work with the angels. So shall we share the February message from here, Kris? Yeah, and then go into our cards? So this is Louise Hay's I Can Do It calendar, and the February message says, positive affirmations are becoming a natural part of my everyday life. The more I say them, the better I feel, and the better my life gets. Negative thoughts and experiences are fading from my reality. Every day this month will be filled with joy and love. I decide it to be so.
Oh, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Today's message, which you can enjoy any old time, is it is now safe for me to forgive all of my childhood traumas. I am free.
Oh. Beautiful time. And as well, it's a brand new month today as well. So a great time to put, you know, those positive aspirations, what people are wanting. You know, I just love the start of a new month. And I like, you know, it's sunny here in Manchester today. The weather's nice, there's blue skies, it's cold, but, you know, it's nice and it feels a lot fresher. I mean, like for me now, I love getting plants and things this time of year and just bringing nature a bit closer and seeing everything kind of sprout up and things. Let's have a look at them. Let's have a look.
Hooray! We got some daffodils going on in the house.
Love them. But it's beautiful though. But when you see daffodils, it's the start of spring. But I get in that routine. Okay, well, we're getting over winter now and getting into spring, and I just love it. It's just full of like so many possibilities, and it's just so positive as well. Love spring.
Yeah, exactly. Let's go and delve into some cards now for you for February. So I'm just going to do a quick positive affirmation card for you from the Happy Kids card, and then we'll go into Chris's card. So best card message from here. These are to bring more happiness, confidence, and calm to you. So this one says, well done. I did really well at something today. So what are you, comment, even though we're not live, comment with what you want to say well done for personally, and something that you want to say well done for in your work or your business. That would be lovely for you to share.
That's beautiful. And it is. And that's one thing we always forget to do, Bev, as well, is kind of tell ourselves, well done. We've done all right. Even if nothing like amazing has happened today or like anything stand out, but you've made it through a day, and that's still good. You've done well. And I think we just don't say well done to ourselves. We say to many other people. And of course, a lot of people out there now be saying well done to their kids and things like that. But, well done for you, for surviving the day. I think that's a big thing.
Yeah, I think so. Okay, over to you for a card, please, Kris.
Oh, thanks, son. Still a good energy here, though, even though we're not live.
Of course it is.
Okay, angels, put your love and light into
we didn't do our angel prayer at the beginning, did we?
We didn't, Bev. I'll do it now.
That's really naughty. Let's quickly do it.
Let's do it now.
Okay, bit music coming in, which you probably won't hear on this recording. I don't think I'm going to do music, so it goes well better on Facebook than it does on. I don't know. Should we try it?
Try it.
We'll try it. Okay, music coming in. Yeah. Okay, close your eyes, everyone. Just so you got an inspirational, protected, and supported space here. Close your eyes. Breathe and relax a couple of times, in through your nose, out through your mouth, relax. And again, breathing in, breathing out. Going into a couple of angel prayers, starting off with an Archangel Michael prayer. Archangel Michael, please place a blue-purple cloak bubble of protection around you and me. And that this angel card reading is to the highest good of you and me and everyone and everything around us. Thank you. Connecting you with our guardian angels now. Guardian angels, please help you and me see, hear, feel and know what the angels would love to say to you today. Thank you. Over to you, Kris, if you'd like to do the I Talk to Angels prayer or another prayer.
Yes, no, I will do. No, I love that one, Bev. So guardian angel, please surround me with your unconditional love. Shine your bright light on me for guidance, for positivity, healing, happiness, and inspiration. Let your light shine on me like the sun in my life and my work. Guardian angel, please help me to talk to you and to receive your guidance and love. With gratitude, I thank you.
Thank you. So it's just nice to put you into good space for the reading. Kris, over to you.
Yes, will do. Angels, please bless these cards with love and light and what is to come. And it doesn't matter as well with these cards, of course, whenever you're watching it. Whenever you're watching it. I love it when they jump out. It's so cool. I got the ask. So within that, maybe ask people if there's anything on your mind now as well. I mean, for me, straight away, that is ask maybe for your guardian angel, for your angels, helper angels. If there's anything at the moment that's maybe troubling you or something that you haven't got the confidence to ask, it could be with your career. It could be in a job at the moment. You're afraid, really to step up to ask that question. It could be, for a bit of a career progression. It could be for a pay rise, never ever be afraid to ask, because if you don't ask, you don't get. It's as simple as that. And when you ask, the question. And I think as well, when you get that question and you get the answer, more importantly as well, what that is and you know how to take that on. So of course, if that answer is something that doesn't sit right with you and you think, actually, no, I'm worth a bit more than that. I'm worth a bit better than that. You think, well, this job isn't for me anymore. And that's when these changes can start to come in with things like that. So for me, asking is such an important thing. If you don't ask, you do not get. So you can obviously take this however you take it. I hope it resonates with you, but just asking that question is so, so important, regardless of who it is. Don't matter what they say there, right there, it says manager or whatever, forget that. You're as good as them, no matter what position you're in, but just always ask those all important questions, because like I said, if you don't ask, you do not get.
Yeah, it's important. It's really important. It's really, really true. I think we've still got the time for one more card each.
Ooh.
So I think we do, or a page from my book. Do you want to just go for it and say a page number, Kris?
23.
Okay, let's just go for it. Let's see what's on page 23. I'm going to get my book. I read a page every day of my book. Obviously, I did write it. Let's see what's on page 23. Pardon?
It's a good job you do read it, because you did write it.
Thing is, just because you might have written something doesn't mean you don't need the tips and tools. Okay, so 23 is chapter 2, and it's about clairvoyance and seeing the messages of the angels. Kris, do you want to go for it and read this page for everyone?
Ooh, I like that. So at the top, you've got there, believers look up, take courage, the angels are nearer than you think. And that's from Billy Graham. That's nice, Bev. It says, seeing the presence of your guardian angel, clairvoyance. It says, clairvoyance is the name for seeing your guardian angel's presence. And I know that your angels want you to see this. They will give you a visual message in their own divine way. Now, here are some signs to look out for. Now, you may see a vision in your mind, which may be a bit like a daydream. It could be in the form of images, movement, floating words in your mind, or a picture of happy memories. And some people experience seeing light or colors, that's me, and look for signs such as the sun glistening like diamonds on the sea, or reflections in a window. Try gazing at a tree in the park, or simply look at some beautiful flowers or plants in your home to help you connect with Mother Earth. I'll finish with the other ones, Bev, but be rude not to. On the other side, it says numbers with significance to you may crop up as unexpected times and unexpected places, like when we see 444 or 1111. It says you could spot a heart-shaped cloud or a pebble. That'd be nice. It says if you could notice a feather, know the feather is especially for you as a sign of love, comfort, and guidance. It may turn up out of the blue. It may be stuck to something which could make you laugh, or it could be quite profound, especially if it's on a photograph or belonging of a loved one in heaven. Here you are. Say to yourself, my ability to see the messages of my guardian angel gets stronger every day. Give yourself permission to allow these visions to come to you. Look out for these signs and messages. Some will be subtle and others will be more powerful. This is an angel guidance to learn how to notice your angel messages and to take action. And of course, in the book, you can make some notes and bits and bobs when you have seen things, but it's really important. And I think, one thing reminded me right there, when I opened the door to the balcony this morning, there was a little feather stuck on the window. And I just saw it and I was like, oh, okay, that's strange. But, it's things like that, when you don't think they're going to be there, but they are there and they're unexpected. And that brings you, that realization of, to me anyway, it brings the angels closer to me. So I always love it when I see a feather.
Yeah, it's interesting how they can stick themselves to things. Sometimes they stick themselves like to my pen or something, or things like that. Or suddenly, like you might have gone out for a walk, and then you come, and then there was no feather on the steps when you went out, and then you come back, and then there's the feather waiting for you sometimes, which is quite. But it might have been on a day where you've had an epiphany, or you've come out of the spiritual closet, or you needed that comfort and guidance and stuff. The thing that popped out to me when you read that today, because every time you pick an angel card, or every time you pick a page, intuitively the angels, like in my book, I Talk to Angels, it can have different meanings. And the thing that jumped out for me today, Kris, with this was when you're about daydreaming. So like if you go into daydream and visualize with your angel, it can be about your ideal day or about your ideal life. There's a whole chapter on manifestation, but you can just have a little perhaps we have a little daydream to finish now together with our angels, shall we, Kris?
Yes.
Close your eyes, everybody. Close your eyes at home. Close your eyes. So just going to close our eyes for a moment and just have a little daydream with your guardian angel about your ideal day. And just breathe and relax. Perhaps you'd like to daydream about your ideal life, and perhaps something you'd like to be doing or being or having in your life. And you can do this anytime. A visualization is very powerful. It helps you manifest your goals, hopes, and dreams. So just daydream with your angel for a few more moments about one of those beautiful things. And just breathe and relax as you daydream together. And then slowly open your eyes.
Oh, that was lovely. I could have stayed there for about an hour.
Yeah, don't worry, we'll do a longer one if you're lucky next time. But it's beautiful. I was swimming in an infinity pool, and I got out the pool, and different favourite friends and family there. We're about to have this amazing food together afterwards, and it's just joyous. What about you, Kris?
No,
you know about you at home?
You know where I was. I was on the beach straight away. My feet in the sand. Oh, just absolutely beautiful. But just taking it in, really breathing in that air, and just, you know, there's something so special about the beach and the sea. When you go there, it just recharges, you know, my soul, and it's just beautiful. So to be able to still go there in dreamland is beautiful. You know, it really, really is.
Yeah.
But you can still take that energy with you, you know, through the day. Doesn't take long, as you just saw, you know, what Bev did then. If you're finding things can be quite tough, take yourself out of the situation for a couple of minutes, you know, go and walk in nature if you can. You know, close your eyes, go and take yourself into a different room, and of course, just visualize you somewhere where you want to be, and bring that energy back with you, you know, and then you'll be a bit stronger. I always think that's what I always try and do.
Yeah, it's a really beautiful thing. I've been doing that for I set an alarm in the morning for 10 minutes and just go off and daydream, and then I write about it after. It's a really beautiful thing. But you, as you know, like we just literally did it for a minute or two there. You can choose how long you do it for, but it's very powerful, and really hope you enjoyed that day. So comment away with your ideal day, whether you're at the beach like Kris, whether you're swimming in a lovely pool like me, with my friends. Comment with your beautiful experience of that little meditation with your guardian angels today. We'd love to know. So Kris, where can everyone find you? Your website, please?
Yeah, find me. So just go on angelacademy.uk. That's where you can find all my angel work. And of course, my presenter hat, you just go on krismeredith.com.
Yeah, that's lovely. And I'll put all the links for everything else, and you can find me at angeliclifestyle.com as well. We're going to be back for you again and again. So that's
it'll work next time. It'll be live.
Yeah, we really hope we'll be live. But maybe it was meant to be today, that it was a special little that ended up with this extra meditation. It was obviously maybe meant to be and divinely guided. Who knows? But we'll get the text sorted for next time.
We do what we do. We just go with the flow, Bev. That's what we do. And I think, you know, we'll try this way, we'll try that way. But I'll tell you what, you know, if it is my phone that's got the issue, you know, I think someone's getting a new phone.
My new phone arrives tomorrow. Yay! That's good.
Good technology, good times.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you so much for coming, and sending you lots of love from us and the angels.
Bye.